expect the strong outing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 106.
And now this misses the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Now the 2-0. Strike taken up in the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Three-two pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Jeimer Candelario has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 46, Jeimer Candelario.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Segura on at first, nobody out. 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch outside. 3-0 now. Teheran has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because the guy doesn't like a pitch, or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Mazzaro looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now for ball two.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Popped him up. Nunez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Victor Reyes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. 1 away.
Batting second, no left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Three and 2 now. And the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit in the air out to left field. McCutchen on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1. Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Matt Joyce. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting nine, the third baseman.
Now batting, Alec Bohm. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The second baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Nunez trying to get there. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 home. Torreyes is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss. Eye capabilities, especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there. He's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The count to Bryce Harper. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike two. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Two and 0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. From the belt, the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Joyce will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Jose Arena will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Rhys Hoskins.
And now a pitch on the way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rhys Hoskins goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. Zach Wheeler, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Zach Wheeler.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line to the right side. It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers have their first hit of the game. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And 2, here it is. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Here it comes, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Next for the Tigers.
Next up for Detroit, Renato Nunez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Wheeler pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Michael Fulmer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Michael Fulmer.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hit on the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now
digging in, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Into the box now, Ronald Tarayan. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Mick Abel enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 13, Mick Abel.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Jeimer Candelario is on deck. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now, Jeimer Candelario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, no balls and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Matthew Boyd takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Matt Joyce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Center fielder coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded, but they're in front 4-0. To do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 83, Spencer Howard.
Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. The 2-0. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Joyce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Grounded to third, right to him. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Buck Farmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Buck Farmer.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1 home.
Count 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Travis Jankowski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Jankowski, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Adam Hazley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Brad Miller will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Brad Miller.
Harold Castro is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Jorge Bonifacio will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 57, Jorge Bonifacio.
Too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio. Two balls and a strike. Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Nico Goodrum would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. There are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Right side, but it's well fouled. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Harold Castro stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Harold Castro.
Derek Holland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Derek Holland. Now catcher, number 57, Jorge.
Jake Rogers is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Scott Kingery is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. This is line to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
C.J. Chatham will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 44, C.J. Chatham.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and two strikes. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a 9-year major league vet. Down and away, ball one. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Andrew Knapp is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Roman Quinn is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Quinn now at first base, number 5.
Greg Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken. Fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Akil Baddoo
will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Tigers. Number 18, Akil Baddoo.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Baddoo, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
At the plate now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Greg Garcia is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Tyler Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tyler Alexander. Now in gut.
Jacoby Jones is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Rafael Marchand will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Fouled away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Des Cameron is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for
stepping in, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Des Cameron.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 16.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball two. Alexander hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's a second-year big leaguer. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Mazzara's on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Rafael Marchand will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 16, Rafael
Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
52, Jose Alvarez.
Striding in once again, Harold Castro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Digging in, Jake Rogers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch, ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauls it in for the final out of the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola is credited with the win. Julio Teheran worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac.